Why learn Spanish? Why learn Spanish? Why is it important in today's world? According to Instituto Cervantes information, Spanish is the second most natively spoken language in the world, after Mandarin Chinese. Spanish is the primary language of 20 countries worldwide. It is estimated that the combined total number of Spanish speakers is between 470 and 500 million. Spanish is the second most studied language and second language in international communication. Every year the number of people studying Spanish grows significantly. 4 reasons to learn Spanish. 1. Spanish everywhere. With well over 35 million Spanish speakers in the United States, and with over 40% of the population growth being among the Hispanic people, the stage is set for an enormous increase in Spanish usage in the United States. This has sparked a lot of interest among U.S. citizens, a group not particularly known for their multilingualism. This interest will only increase as the Hispanic population of the U.S. approaches 50 million by the year 2015. But it's not only in the U.S. where Spanish is popular. In Europe, Spanish is the second most popular second language, after English. With some 400 million speakers, Spanish is the fourth most commonly spoken language in the world. Only Mandarin, English and Hindi have more speakers. If you count only native speakers, Spanish outranks English. Spanish is an official language on 4 continents and is the mother tongue in 21 countries. The sheer number of Spanish speakers and their rate of growth makes learning Spanish a smart choice. 2. For many, learning Spanish is rapidly becoming a business necessity. Spanish is becoming more and more important with regards to business. Learning Spanish will enable you to better communicate with Spanish-speaking employees or co-workers. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to offer your product or service to the 350 million people whose mother tongue is Spanish? In North America, Hispanic consumers are the fastest growing market segment. As for job opportunities, it certainly wouldn't hurt to have Spanish on your resume. In the United States, knowing Spanish can be particularly helpful if you work in healthcare or education. Increasingly, the building trades are employing more and more Spanish-speaking workers. One thing is certain. If you are bilingual, you will be more marketable and have more career choices than your monolingual counterpart. Globalization, with its accompanying free trade agreements, is shrinking the business world, and those who know more than one language will definitely have the edge. 3. Knowing Spanish will completely transform your travel experience. While it is certainly possible to travel to a Spanish-speaking country without knowing any Spanish, your trip will in no way compare with the incredible adventure that awaits the traveler who speaks Spanish. If you only speak English, you will be forced to confine yourself to popular tourist resorts where nearly everyone speaks some English. But if you want to explore the area and get to know the local people, you need to know Spanish. Even simple things, such as reading signs and menus, asking directions or telling a cab driver where you want to go, requires some knowledge of the language. Hispanic people are amazingly generous, and if you speak Spanish you will find yourself being welcomed in a way that would never happen if you spoke only English. Simply put, when you travel to a Spanish-speaking country, knowing the language will allow you to move from the role of observer to that of an active participant. 4. Learning Spanish is fun. Learning Spanish opens up lots of opportunities to have more fun. Who doesn't enjoy reading a good book or watching a good movie? Music? You bet. Food? The best. The satisfaction of accomplishment? It's there waiting for you to grab it. For all of the reasons mentioned above, and a whole lot that haven't been mentioned, learning Spanish can be one of the most enjoyable things you'll ever do. Whether your motivations are practical, intellectual or sentimental, learning Spanish is something that will benefit you for the rest of your life.